Hello and welcome to the channel. Before I get on to the problems that I had with the XTool D1 Pro, I'd just like to say that it came well packaged, everything was secure, the machine went together quite well. It was just one screw that I had to loosen to allow another screw to go in to fit one of the cross members. Along with the D1 Pro, I also bought the air assist. That also came well packaged and that worked really well without a flaw. Getting on to the problems that I had with the D1 Pro, once it was all set up and the software was installed, put in a project, set the machine up, switched it on, straight away sort of like the buzzer or the squealing started. Switched the machine off and found out that it was the limit switch. Which one I don't know, it just every time you tried using it the limit switch alarm went off. Easy enough to switch off in the software. You can use the machine without the alarm on, as long as you make sure that your piece of work is in the centre of the machine, so that there's no chance of it going into the sides or top and bottom. With that switched off, the two things that I did a coaster which was engraved. That turned out really well, and then I did a cutting project and I was also pleased with that. After that I loaded another project, set about doing that, wasn't happy with the project, with what it was going to do, so I changed the picture in the software, set about to engrave that, and as you do with the D1 Pro, I'm not sure what the other laser companies do with theirs, but you set it up, you basically frame the picture, so, or after resizing it, you frame it so it draws it out on the piece of wood or whatever you're going to use, and it did that. I pressed for it to start and start the job, and it reverted to the previous project that I got installed. So I stopped that, reset it all again, had another go, framed it. It framed it, the picture that I was going to engrave was larger than the previous one. Pressed the button again and it went back to the smaller project that I was doing. Unloaded the software, reloaded it, had another attempt. It still did the same project, never mind what picture I put on for it to cut. Took the card out, switched the machine off, left it overnight, came back to it, had another attempt, and it still wanted to do the same pattern as previous. XTool said that they would send me some limit switches out, but like I say, in the process I got this second fault that just didn't want to clear itself. They said, oh, it could have been the card, but I'd already removed that, tried it again, did everything that I could possibly could, looked on the forums to see if there was anything, and apparently this is a problem that doesn't seem to have arisen with anybody else. I mean, if anybody's found that out, please leave me a comment in the bottom. I'm at the point of where I've sent the machine back, got a refund. Now, do I go with XTool again, give them a second try to see if it was just that machine, or do I try one of the competitors like Auteur or one of the other lasers? If anybody's got any recommendations, please leave it in the comments. I was hoping that this was going to be the start of more videos on what it actually did, what I could produce from it, and expand the channel that I've just set up. But like I say, unfortunately at the moment, XTool's left a bad taste in my mouth, so to speak, and I don't know where to go from here. Hopefully in the sort of like next week or two I'll have my mind up and probably got another video ready, and hopefully whichever way I go I'll be producing some products. But until then, I'll see you soon.